Hey, what's up guys? So I'm gonna quickly do a video today about putting line on a bait caster. This is on my Diawa Tatula. See if I can get that in the picture. There we go. You see I already have the line, feed to the line guide. And I'm trying out the Seaguar Red Label 12 pound. I had some Vicious 10 pound on here and it was okay, but I wanted to try out some different stuff. This is my jerkbait rod, small crankbait rod as well. Normally up to, ½ ounce is what I throw on this. So, trying to keep the line light, especially for jerkbait, so that the action's good in them. So let me change the camera angle, and hopefully I can show you guys how to do this. All right. All right, guys. So hopefully I can get you a good angle at this. And hopefully you guys get a good visual picture on it as well. So first things first, one thing you want to make sure, especially put on a bait caster, is this spool is going to be spooling that line just like this, which would be clockwise for your side if we were looking at it this way. And so you're going to want to make sure the line's coming off the actual box that way as well. So this is going to be going that way, and the spool is going to be going that way as well. That way you don't twist the line, and then you might have some adverse effects if you do that. So, all right. So I fed it through the first eyelet and also the line guy. Now what will be on is feeding this through the holes in the spool. Now, not all bait casters have holes in the spool, and you'll have to do a special knot. I believe it's the arbor knot. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure if it's that, but with the holes in the spool, you can actually do this just with a couple of overhands. So you're going to feed the line right through one of the holes. And then work your spool around. There we go. Now we got that. Now pull this line through quite a bit so you have some to work with, but not too much that gets freaking in your way. Now on this line right here, go ahead and tie a couple overhand knots towards the end, just so that if it's trying to pull through on the next knot that we do, it should catch and seal the knot. Alright, so here's the line. So you're just going to want to do a couple overhand knots. This is really, I believe, not really a huge deal. You got to remember, guys, that once you have a lot of line on this, it's not going to be a crazy big deal that this knot on the bottom is secured or fastened like the knot that you would be putting whenever you're tying on your lure. Now, go ahead and give it a good tug. I did 3 then, and that's not going anywhere, and that's probably overkill for what it is. So go ahead, and then you can cut the rest of this line off. It's really easy if you have nail clippers, but they're in the car. And then you'll go ahead and spool it. The first little bit you're going to be nice and slow. And I'm actually going to cut some of this off. So before I spool it anymore. So like I said, this spool is going to be turning like this. So make sure the box is held that way, and do it however you need to. Some people put a pencil through or a pen and have it on the floor and hold it with their feet, or they keep it in the box and they actually use their finger to make sure that the line has tension on it. So I'm not going to bore you guys with me doing that. I am going to, however, show you how much is probably enough for you. And if you want to add a little bit more, you can do that as well. Alright, guys, so I've spooled it on there. if you look, this red, the actual spool in there, you can see how it has a little bit of an angled side, such as going in, and then it will go straight down, and that's the straight sides of the spool. You want to stop just before that transition. Now you can even stop a little bit before, and some people actually even put more line on this, which there's nothing really wrong with either way. If this, let's just say this rod was my flipping and pitching rod, I wouldn't nearly need to put near as much on here, and also having a little bit less line than this can actually help keep you from having bird's nest or backlashes entirely. So, and one big thing is you want to make sure you check right in here. You can see where if I put enough line on, it can actually come in contact with the sides of the actual reel and the support. So you definitely want to make sure you check on that as well. Just because it's not touching whenever you spool it in doesn't mean it's too close. It might be too close, and whenever you actually cast it, the line that's trying to get off there might catch, hang up, and you might get a backlash. So that's it for spooling on your baitcaster. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments. Please put them down in the comment section. Share the video, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Alright guys? Thank you. You guys have a good day.